What's going on, guys? Garrett here with RAS Group. Today's video, taking a look at the belt that I use to teach with quite a bit, SHTF belts, belt setup. So, long story short, we are an affiliate with SHTF belts. We have a 10% off code for any of you that are interested. Alan, the owner, prefers if I just don't open post it, you at least do something with us in order to kind of earn that code. So if you're interested and you want 10% off, hit me up. I don't get any kickbacks. I don't make any money from it. Just trying to get affordable options that I have found are suitable out to the people that, kind of in a pinch money-wise. So for reference, I'm a size 36 pants. This is a size large belt. They do their sizing a little bit differently. Any questions, send a DM to Alan over on Instagram. We are going to be doing an in-depth brand breakdown once I get a couple more belts and I kind of have an overall baseline of what we're looking at here. And I'm going to give some more kind of in-depth thoughts and opinions that you might either like or not like going forward. Starting on my support side, I got 3 pistol mags. For reference, these are 17s. I wish these were a little bit shorter, but they do a great job with just retaining the magazine without any added composite plastic pieces in there. Not too bad. A couple rifle mag pouches. When I'm teaching, I'll usually take these out, or at least take this one out, add a couple extra pistol mags so that I don't have to keep refilling mags throughout the day. Comes in handy for that. Alan is a big fan of running these without the bungee retention. I noticed that they do work their way out a little bit, especially with metal mags. Polymer mags, not so much. Metal mags, if you're doing a lot of movement or a lot of dynamic movement, if you're, hitting the ground, getting back up, moving, stuff like that, I just prefer to leave these on there for the added security, being that there also is not any composite pieces in here. SHTF belts, dump pouch, pretty standard, foldable, tuckable. I use it all the time, beat the shit out of it. It's actually pretty rock solid from what I've seen. If you guys are interested, there's the website. Boom, boom. This is one of their tourniquet pouches. A little cumbersome and big for just a tourniquet. I maximize the space and efficiency out of it by turning it into a mini blowout kit. A pair of trauma shears in the back. Tourniquet. Combat gauze. Twin chest seals. Little emergency kit right on my person. I realize it's not very easy. I actually can't access this with my right hand, that being that this is on my weak side. However, puts an option on my kit, on my person, and this is, like I said, a teaching rig. So I don't plan on wearing this if I go out and about and really get into it someplace. I could if I needed to, but that's why I don't mind that being right there. Rear of the belt is slick, how I like it. Right here, we have one of their included tool pouches. I use my Real Avid multi-tool. I think I've done a video on this before. Little screwdriver bits, secure closely in there. I'm not worried about them falling out. Bunch of little tools in here. I use this more than any other multi-tool on the range. If you've ever shot with me, you've probably seen me take that out more than a few times. Getting around to the firearm and the platform that I'm carrying it in. So the firearm, real quick. Is a beater 17 build using a Brownell slide, some other parts. We'll probably go over this at some point. That can go there for right now. It is a G-code drop leg platform with an Apocalypse holsters level 1 retention outside the waistband holster and an SHTF belts leg strap. So pretty basic leg strap. Definitely not my favorite, but it works. It has some little rubber sections in here to grip to your pant leg or thigh, depending on what you want to run. You can, being that I'm using the padded option, you could, I guess, use this in a number of different ways. Let your imagination run wild. There is one little section here that's elastic to give it the give. Like I said, not my favorite, but it works. So, forgot to mention real quick, these belts do come with a traditional, inner outer, an inner trouser belt that mates up to the gun belt, or you can put this padded system on there. It comes with both options, which is really cool. And then right around here, and I forgot to mention, I have an extra little key ring here and right here up by the mag pouches. in the event to clip some ear pro, some Ken Lights, hook a Sharpie real quick, whatever. They're just there, take up no room. I'm not worried about the noise because, like I said, teaching rig, so whatever. Then around here, I'm using I believe it's a Civil fixed blade knife, Civil, something like that. Playing with it, testing it out. Once this is on, this doesn't interfere with the holster at all because of the slight bend. So maximizing the space. I mount all my knives. If I mount a knife onto a belt, that's exactly how I mount it every single time. I know you guys are familiar with that. So that's essentially the belt. Now, some things that I did to help lace up and secure it a little bit better. So I'll get this out of the way. First things first, the adjustment. Now, this is a traditional just pull and adjust type, buckle system with nylon. What I did was, it comes with this keeper, but the keeper, if I'm being honest, is a little underpowered. So what I did is, you probably see the bulge right there. I took a zip tie and cinched it down once I got it adjusted to where I wanted it. And then I put the keeper over it, so it's not going to scratch me or do something stupid right there. And then it's just a little bit added security. So on the inside of the belt, as you can see, especially where the holster and the knife are mounted, the Velcro isn't going to mate up, right? You have a gap in the Velcro, therefore a gap in the security. So I went through and I added pieces of some little sections of hook and loop to the inside just to help marry it up a little bit better. I like to do that with plastic components that are separating my Velcro from each other. That's just me, though. You guys can do it however you want. Just my little tidbit right there. And overall, I mean, it's not a bad belt system. It's by far not the best belt system I've ever run, which when we get into the brand breakdown, once we get into the brand breakdown later in the year, I want to share some more in-depth thoughts on that. But overall, if you're looking for an affordable belt system, the belts are great. I'm not a huge fan of the pouches. Again, more thoughts coming on that in the future. But I just want to give everybody kind of a quick overview of what you typically see me running for a class, what brand it is, what pouches I'm using. Super affordable. It's held up. I definitely have some issues. I think every piece of equipment on the market has pros and cons. So it works. It does a job. Would I choose to get into a gunfight with it? Probably not. But that's where I'm at. That's how I have mine set up. If you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up on the website. I believe my phone number is even on there for anybody that really needs to get a hold of me. If you abuse that, I'm just going to block your number. No big deal there. So, appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by. And you guys stay safe, stay trained. I'll be back with the next one.